Cousin Buck, you shot a great big old buck a few weeks ago. Mainly in part because your big brother had been feeding this deer.
For 4 months.
For 4 months.
4 months.
And cameraing this deer. He camered this deer to death.
Oh, it just, man. Picture after picture.
The deer was blind in one eye from taking so many flashes.
Oh, yeah.
He was blind in one eye.
So
that happened to be the eye that was on his side when he
Deer
shot
still
it.
had makeup on when he got down there to me so I could shoot him from his glamour shots.
In other words, you all but had a tracking device on him.
Oh, hey. Chris was sitting at home when that deer come out.
The batteries were dead on my locator. He had good batteries.
My phone started ringing before I pulled the trigger. He's there. Shoot him. You know.
On his Jeepus?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
What time was this? An evening hunt or a morning
This
hunt?
was the evening event.
Was it right at dusk?
Yeah, a little bit.
It was right at
I even cut my hunt short that evening to go
so
help
he
him
could help me get the deer out. He did.
Right before breeding light.
Right before.
Right before breeding light.
Did you, Cousin Buck number one, do you reckon he took this deer before he got a chance to make new baby deers?
No.
No.
This deer procreated.
So the future looks bright.
It does look bright for more 14 points. Yes, it does. Split brow time.
Will they be one-eyed bandits that can't see their hunter hunting them?
They sure will. I got more photographic evidence.
Do you stand by one? We'll get to that information in just a minute. Do you feel guilty about your acts?
Not at all.
You don't feel guilty. You have no remorse.
I feel like that I was ever been deserving of that.
As your brother slaved over this deer.
He did. He spent many a tiring hour taking care of this animal.
How long of a walk is it in the woods with a 50-pound bag of corn?
About 3/4 of a mile.
3/4 of a mile.
One way.
One way.
See, there's photographic evidence that I got one that's blind in one eye.
Oh.
So, his name is Lucky.
So how many pounds of pressure per square inch you feel like that is putting wear and tear on your shoulder?
I don't know, probably 10 or 20 pounds per square inch. They're good bags.
You don't feel guilty?
No.
Is there anything else you can add to this?
I skin it out and use my cooler to haul the meat home. I gave him the trash bags to put the cape in to put it in his freezer. And Christy cooked supper for him that evening.
So it was.
You don't feel guilty?
It was.
What else did you do for him?
It was a world class event.
You fed the deer.
Like I was
You put him in the stand.
Told him where that deer was going.
Did you hold his hand on the way to the tree stand that day?
No, he was hunting by himself that day.
And I'm not scared of bobcats anymore.
Yeah.
It was daylight.
I'm not scared of bobcats.
We've confirmed
anymore.
there's no bobcats on that 90 acres.
There were no pictures of the bobcats.
Nah, he won't go out in my backyard in the dark because I got a bobcat at the house.
Yeah, so I had to go in the front door.
Aunt
It's
Brenda.
got to be daylight.
Aunt Brenda could have went and held your hand.
She's scared of them too.
You would have never shot the deer
She,
out there.
she would talk them deer clean out of the woods, wouldn't she? She would talk you out of it.
Yeah,
Mom, man.
Yeah, you got here.
She's probably embarrassed because you're taking all the credit for your brother's deer.
I mean, it's just the facts are there. I mean,
This has been an embarrassment from the time I got here of all the pouting that's been going on.
Yeah, and then he's going to try to play me and go get it from a taxidermist and put it on his wall.
Merry Christmas to you.
Yeah, we've got another situation.
I was at least going to let him pay for the bill with the taxidermy. Since
Well-
I've got more than $450 worth of corn in there.
Since
Your nephew was going to have it done for him, did he? If he killed it.
No, he didn't. He wasn't. that
$450 worth of corn, you don't feel guilty?
nice. No.
You should at least get half this deer, shouldn't you?
I should get half of it.
That
7 of
thing
them
comes
points
in
will be at
a.
my
And I
house.
guess I need to go half a mile up the road and thank the other guy for putting out corn that deer was eating that too.
Another guy was feeding him and getting pictures of it.
Yeah.
You know, when I felt the worst for him is when he have to clean all that grass off that deer's head to know which deer it was.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was,
He told me, he said, I just dropped a good buck out here in the swamp. He's out past his ears. How could you not
How'd
tell
you
that
feel?
that was the one?
Like, I want to ask you, did your heart just do a little thump thump?
Nah, I had an idea what deer it was when he said it was out past his ears.
Hey, you want to help Gracie decorate?
Was there only one?
Yeah.
I was the only one that was out past his ears on camera.
Take your food.
And did you blood pressure go up? Did your face feel like it was turning a little red? Did you get a little warm?
No, the
Feverish?
anxiety medication was working well that day. It kept me calm. My blood pressure never got up.
Did you go home
It
and
run up when he had to put it in the bed of his truck.
uh,
Yeah.
I even drove down there in the field and got it with my truck.
Drove down in the
shaking?
field.
Cousin Buck number 2, did he have the tremors when he got there?
Oh, he was shaking like a leaf.
First time in 3 years he called his mama.
Yes.
To rat out his little brother?
That was little brother.
Yes.
I was trying to get a hold of you. You wouldn't answer your phone.
So you would say the excitement was intense.
Yeah, it was. I was happy for him.
Did are you lying right now? Sometimes when you look at me and say stuff, I feel like you're lying to me. Were you lying when you said that you were happy for him?
I'm not lying.
Did it take 2 anxiety pills for you to feel happy for him?
No,
1.5?
just one.
He was just glad.
Now you're not looking at me. I really feel like you're lying.
But I've been taking them pills since July.
You looked at that plate when you said just one. I
He's
don't
been
feel
taking them pills since that deer showed up on camera.
450 pounds of corn ago you started taking them pills.
I've been mentally preparing for this moment for 4 months.
He was just
How'd you
glad.
feel?
He thought the moment was going to be him putting the deer on.
How did he take the good news?
He squealed like a pig.
Can you just give us kind of a
His first remarks when I called him and said, "It's the big one," was, "Is it really?" Oh yeah, the whole community heard.
the squealing like a pig? Could you kind of give us what that sounded like?
No, I can't.
Did
I
you
could
hear
have said he was braying like a mule. That's about what it sounded like coming over my phone.
Is there any truth to that?
No.
He was wiry.
Here again, you're not looking at me. I feel like you're lying
No.
to me. Thank you.
You're just bad at strangers.
Did, Was the rest of the family as proud
Can
for
I
you?
pause this interview to ask how much recording time you got left?
I got a little like 45 minutes.
Oh, we're good. Okay.
Did the rest of the family, were they as excited as Cousin Buck number
Yeah,
1?
Grandma Murray wet herself.
That's
Not unusual.
That's always a pleasantry.
It is. Yeah.
Did
Without even.
how about mom? Did mom shed a tear?
She was
so
mad, but
excited.
it wasn't because of that.
She was hurt for her cousin
Dad,
Buck
And
number
she was
1.
mad, and it wasn't my fault.
Dad had ticked her off prematurely.
I told her not to tell her, put on Facebook where he killed her at. I'll tell her if I want to.
Did that bother you?
It did.
It wouldn't
because-
bothered me because I'd have done killed the deer.
Well, we-
and I'd been
Everybody
done.
else would be
We,
upset.
we have a good plot of land up there, and we don't want anybody trying to impede on our hunting ground. You know, we put corn out all year.
Back up.
You got a mouse in your pocket.
Back up. Cousin Buck number 2, can you please spell impede for us?
I can't. MIPEADE, maybe? I don't know.
Alex, what do you think about that?
That's absolutely wrong.
All right.
There's like 5 extra letters in there.
Started it with M.
The good news is we all graduated from the same high school, so y'all give it a go, too.
Well, on our finishing touches for this family
Let
interview,
Alex spell it for you.
what Axel, would you like to
Is it
spell
M or
impede
N?
for us?
Levi.
What's that?
Impede, spell impede.
IMPEDE.
Oh, with the E. You left the E off then.
Well, I added
He
up,
added like 5 letters.
Yeah.
So.
And he started with M.
and I forgot to dot my I.
And all 5 letters he added were wrong.
We are in the South, so a few extra, what do you call them things? Syllables?
Syllables?
Where they used to
Yeah,
make us
I
clap
made
them
that
out.
sound syllable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the congratulatory speech like? And I can't spell congratulatory, so don't
Well,
matter.
we had to get calmed down first so we could, talk.
A lot of deep breathing.
Yeah, a lot of deep breathing.
A lot of deep breathing. Paper bag type deep breathing or just regular
One
deep
thing that
breathing?
really hit home with me was he went and got his deer off the wall, and we took a picture of siblings for National Sibling Day of both of us holding our deer. Neither one of us are on social media, so when that day comes, we'll have to have somebody to put it online.
Oh, I've got it on my phone
Okay.
now.
I
I'll be
got
glad.
something you can add to that. Cousin Brian actually went and it was dark.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's cousin Brian Craig.
That can't
Oh,
really
yeah.
be
Yes, he is.
How bad is Cousin Brian afraid of the dark?
Yes.
It's
Levi'd
bad.
probably go further in the dark than Brian would.
He's on anxiety medicine too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's giving him a new life on life.
So
See,
Last time I
does
talked
his
to him,
boots,
actually seemed like he was
Yeah,
normal
he
again.
did say.
he's normal. What was abnormal look like for Cousin Brian? Kind of pouty face looking like?
Hey,
Got his old lip hung out over there, stepping on it every step of the way?
Saying it ain't about killing just about being out there for him.
Yeah.
But won't go.
Even when he sees big bucks, he still doesn't shoot them.
So
You
cousin
gotta drag them out.
cousin Duck likes hunting ducks in the daylight instead of getting in there early in the morning for the
Yeah.
bucks.
She'll never
Yeah.
come back, will she?
Probably not.
Jack, if you
She'll
had a
never
cowboy
come
hat on,
back.
you look like Randy.
She's really
like
good.
Alan Jackson.
Don't, Grandma. We're focused on cousin Buck 1 and cousin Buck 2. Let's not make this.
Alan Jackson.
Let's not make this about me. So with his ending notes from brother
His
Buck,
end notes
also
in
known
the
as
eagle
cousin
were,
Buck.
Bring my cooler back.
Bring my
Yeah.
cooler back, boy. He done all these unselfish acts of feeding 450 pounds of corn to one deer.
No, they were
Sorry
selfish.
that you got him.
What was? I wonder
No,
what
I haven't.
the average daily gain was on that one buck for that 450 pounds of corn. Y'all have a weight on that buck?
No, we never did weigh.
320.
320.
Yeah.
And
After he was good.
so 450.
Yeah.
That
so
was.
130 pounds of that corn.
Where was that deer
Went
corn
the
ball?
other
We
day.
don't want to leave anybody out.
Sportsman Supply and Grocery. Highway
Thank,
49.
thank you,
Liberty.
McDarris family, for providing the corn from cousin Buck number 1 to cousin Buck number 2 on the Big Kill in Alamance County.